Hello, Ham Radio YouTube. Kilo November 4, Yankee Romeo Mike here. Just a quick video to show that I'm using these Wago connectors. And I didn't know these things even existed up until a few months ago. They are normally used for home wiring. They're sort of an alternative to wire nuts. If you're wiring up a light switch or a ceiling fan, if you've ever had to do that, you know how those wire nuts work. This is an alternative where you slide in the wire. You have these little trap doors, a little difficult to pull open because there's some spring tension, but you pull it up, you slide in your wire, and then you slide it down, and basically there's a bus bar in here that connects them all. So I'm building up a little power pole junction box. It's ultimately going to be 5 pairs, and I've got an open slot here and an open slot here to jumper these two connectors together. They're called Wago connectors. I think that's the brand name, W-A-G-O. They say go with the brand name if you're actually going to use this for your home wiring because they're UL approved. There are knockoffs out there. If you want to go a little cheaper for just your 12-volt ham radio gear. But so I'm going to jumper these two together, and then I'm going to add one more power pole connection down here, and then I got one more that's going to go out for a wire that will connect, that will plug into the Anderson power pole connectors and the power supply. So why I like these better than soldering? Well, who doesn't like simple connections better than soldering? Yeah, it takes up a little bit more space. So when I 3D print the case, I'm going to have to accommodate for that. But no soldering solution. And the other nice thing is if you change your mind and you want to reuse these power poles or something else real easy, these little trapdoors slide up. You can remove these, put some butt connectors on these and use them for something else. You know how it goes when you're tinkering. And they're fairly inexpensive. Get a box of them. I had bought a bunch to use for home wiring, way more than I'll ever need, so I figured, why not use them for ham radio. And I think it's going to work out. They seem to keep the wires from shorting out. I didn't plan that well ahead. I stripped off more insulation than I needed to, so I'll probably put in a little piece of plastic or something to make sure the positive and negative have no chance in touching. But you get the idea here. This isn't the final product, but I just wanted to point out that these could be used for a lot of things in ham radio instead of soldering. The other thing I was thinking is possibly for quick and easy antenna changes, field day or outdoor antennas. So for example, real simple for 10 meters, I've got a couple speaker wire, the inverted V dipole, where I use speaker wire. And if I wanted to make it 20 meters, I could simply take length extensions on the wire, add a little strain relief somehow, and then just use these Wago connectors to lengthen the wire. In theory, I don't know, come up with stuff, but that's if you think I'm crazy, that there's some problem here with using Wagos instead of soldering for this, let me know. But I think it's neat. Anyways, like I said, quick video just to show it off. I'll try and follow up with the final product, but I've got to design the 3D printed case for this, and that'll take some time. So, alright, 73s.